Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Just wanted to let everyone know this stream is probably going to go in and out because of the connection, but the stream should be okay if you watch it after. So I'm going to pick up from where I left off, which was doing the Disney princesses. So we did Cinderella. She's not my favorite right now. We also did Ariel, which I actually pretty much like hers. And then we also did Belle, and then we did Rapunzel. Sorry, I was just checking the stream one more time. So we are going to start off now with Snow White. Sorry if the mic is really bad. I am trying to fix that. Thinking of doing some other things with it, but I hope it's a good stream for you guys at home. So I'm going to add a new sim, and I'm gonna do Snow White for this. And it's probably going to be a bit slow just because of the connection and the live that is going on. But yeah, so this she really needs fix up all around. So Snow White, if I look at the picture that I have, her face is pretty down. It's a bit pointy. She has a lot more cheek type of, but she has cheekbones. A lot more that you can see. Like, her face is a lot more puffier at the cheeks. And her chin is actually, this face shape is actually pretty good for this. She needs to be really light because, as you all know, Snow White is the fairest. I think her cheeks are okay. We don't make them too big. Her nose could be pointing out a little bit in an up shape, so we're just going to take the tip and I'm going to try to make a dent in it so that way the nose can go up. Well, that's too far. Like that. And her lips, they need to be way smaller than this and more close together. Let's see what we can do. And she has to be smiling because Disney princesses have to be smiling. Maybe up here we could do. I think that should be good. I'm also going to be trying to do this only for an hour. Just because I'm short on time again. But one day I'll probably have to do it where I do it for longer. I think her cheeks are a bit too much out, so I'm gonna put them like that. And there we go. I think that's good. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Okay, so I should probably put her name up here. Snow White. Well, I'm going to check the stream one more time. Okay, it looks like it's going pretty good. I hope it is. And if it keeps glitching out, sorry about that. You can also just come back and watch it once I'm fully done. So for Snow White's hair, it's really short. Really, really short. And I mean, some of these hairstyles aren't really Snow White's kind of type. Because her hair is short, but it is long as well. Like, this is, I don't think that would look good at all. So I'm going to go to medium, and let's see. This would somewhat look kind of like a modern day Snow White type of look. We could do this one. This one's kind of what I'm going toward. There is this one. Oh, this one actually is a bit better than the other one. I feel like this is kind of what Snow White would look like. I'm just gonna move her face in just like that. We could do, let's see what we have. Yeah, see, this I feel like is like the only good style for Snow White. I think we'll do this. I think this will actually be good. We gotta get rid of those eyebrows though. Her eyebrows in this picture are really thin. They're like this, except they're a lot more perched up. Kind of like that. And we'll kind of extend that there. And they're pretty far apart. And we don't want to arch them up, because then if we do it like that, she'll probably be sad. So, kind of like that is like a good way. Her eyes, though, need a bit of work, because in the picture that I'm looking at, her eyes are a lot more bigger. Even though I think these are like normal type of eyes. So a lot more rounded. Will extend her pupils. I think that is good. Even though it looks like she's really weird looking, I think it's fun. And this is kind of her color eyes. For her lips, I'm just going to touch up just a little bit. Maybe like right here, arch it up a little bit more. And kind of add some lip right there. Okay, I think that's good. So now we need to add the makeup. And Sims do not have eyelashes, so we're going to have to work with the eyeliner. So for her eyeshadow, she has a yellow type of eyeshadow, and mostly all the Disney princesses, except I think Elsa, kind of all have yellow. Like the old ones, they all have this yellow type of eyeshadow. Though I might take it into my own hands and do something else with her look, just because I feel like, oh, I feel like this could be a good neutral shade. But I'm going to try to get as close as to what she actually looks like. No, that's too much. Because most of these other Sim ones are neutral shades. They're not really bright yellow, which that's what we need. We need a nice bright yellow. Yeah, see, that one's for eyeliner, not really for eyeshadow. Yeah, let's go to the eye section. Oh, this would actually work out a little bit. I can kind of work with that. I just feel like it doesn't really fit her. I feel like we should just stick with the one that we've been using for all of the Disney princesses. Let me check this one. Oh no, that's too much. Too dark. See this one? This one's kind of alright. It's just pretty dark up there, which I don't like. But I don't think we're going to get anything better than that. For her lips, probably a red shade we're going to do. Not too red, because she does have really bright red lips, but they're not that bright. They're like this type of color. But the eyeshadow, I really need to get like a mod that has a good color eyeshadow. We can try to go lighter, or even like that color. Let's just see how it looks. I need to stand still. I think it'll work, just because that's the only type of eyeshadow we really can have. For her blush, she does have a noticeable blush, rather than all the other Disney princesses don't. I'm gonna look at this. We could use this for Elsa, which is another one, we're another Disney princess. If you guys want to leave any questions in the comments, I will be checking them right after I do Snow White. I think this is a kind of nice neutral type of blush. I think she's good. Now for her outfit. So of course Disney princesses need to be nice and thin. That's just how they are. So for her outfit, she has blue, red, yellow. That's the colors I'm getting over here. So I kind of want a t-shirt rather than a long sleeve for her top. Maybe even just like a plain t-shirt. This blue one would kind of work. If these come in, oh my god, this comes in yellow. This is kind of perfect, though I feel like Snow White, there's a little bit more feminine. I feel like this isn't that feminine for Snow White. So let's look at the dresses. I don't really have, I really like this dress a lot. This is like one of my favorite dresses to put my Sims in. That won't work. We kind of need a bit more blue rather than the white. She has a lot of colors in hers, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to represent all the colors. But we definitely need to represent blue and yellow. Now, we could stick to tops and find maybe a blue and red top, if I can. Let me know if the stream quality is good in the chat down below. Yeah, you can have a shout out, Carter. Oh, and my name is Roop, if you don't already know. But yeah. So this would kind of work out, and then we could get those pants. Oh, I don't remember what pants she was wearing. I guess we'll just have to pick up some new ones. I think it was these. That kind of looks a bit too dull, so let's get more of a brighter kind of shirt because Snow White's pretty like bright and happy, so we want to represent that. She's not, she could be a vet. If I played these Sims as actual careers and stuff, I feel like she would definitely be a vet. But right now we're trying to find her outfit. I might just do a plain blue top with these yellow pants. I wish the Sims had like jackets you can put over, because I would put a red jacket over this top. But they don't, unfortunately. See, I'm just gonna double check to see. Oh, there's this. This would be perfect because it has all of her colors in it. This is like not what I imagined Snow White, but like this is what all her colors are represented in this. Let's see if we can maybe get a brighter yellow pants, if we can. These are the skin tights. Don't think that will work out. That kind of looks a bit tacky. They're just pretty dark, rather than like light pairs. But I think this will work out. Let's find a dress for Snow White because I feel like she is someone who would wear a dress. This is okay, but I feel like it needs to be a bit more casual. I feel like that's a bit too fancy. Let's see. Let's kind of maybe put a filter in for casual. For everyday. See, this is the dress we put Cinderella in, and it kind of works out. Like, this definitely works out, but I just want to make sure it's not what Cinderella has. Okay. because this works out really well. I think we'll put her in this dress. Hello everyone, welcome to the chat, or to the live I meant. So I think we're going to put her in heels, because most of the Disney princesses are in heels, though she is like the only one that has really tiny heels. We can use these, though I'm going to try to make her heels red, even though in the picture they're not red at all, they're more of a yellow. But I think this will work out for her outfit. I feel like we need to add an accessory though. And I don't want to add a heart because I feel like we're just gonna copy Cinderella's type of look. For her earrings, I think they need to be nice and subtle, and we can put red for her earrings just because we need to represent the color red. That is kind of nice. We can keep that. So for her necklace, we're not going to do the heart because Cinderella already has that, and we want to do something red. Definitely not this. This is definitely not Snow White. This could work. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I kind of, that's like okay. It's not really the best. No. That kind of works. We can just keep that. Accessories, let's maybe just do something yellow, because we do have to represent yellow. I might actually change the necklace to yellow because we have a lot of red going on with the face. Let's see if it comes in yellow. Oh, this is the only time. Okay, let's see if we have any other necklaces that are yellow. There's this, but I don't think Snow White would wear something like that. That's kind of okay. There is this, but just for the sake of just representing yellow, I think we're gonna do that. Now, as you guys know, for the other princesses, I didn't really do that much for formal or sleepwear, and I don't think I am going to do that. Unless I have time at the end, because I just want to stream for only an hour for today, and then do one stream where I stream for about 4 hours, maybe just creating their castle. So let's do her traits. So she is, I feel like she would be someone with nature or animals. I feel like more of a nature type of person. We'll say she's a botanist. So she is very cheerful. We gotta get all like the caring type of personality. I'm gonna say she loves outdoor. And she is neat. She is a very neat person. She did clean up the dwarf's house. Okay, so Snow White is done. She's okay. She could have came out a little bit better, I feel like, with the eyeshadow. If it was just a bit more lighter than what it is right now, I think she would have turned out really well. But I'm actually not that upset with how she turned out. Okay, so let's move on to the next Disney princess, which I have as Merida, because someone in the last video wanted to do Merida as one of them. So we're going to do Merida. And if you guys have any recommendations for who you want me to do, leave it in the chat. I'll totally do it at the end. Okay, so we gotta fix her face up because Merida has a very round kind of face. So I'm actually gonna make this sim not wear any hair, just so I can see the shape of the head. This is kind of Merida's head shape. Okay, so let's get into this. So she has very round eyes, and she has cheeks. though this is like a bit more in, and she has a lot more fat kind of in her cheeks, and her chin is not that much, and I'm just going to make her head down just a little, and we're going to need to go deep in and kind of edit her chin. There we go. Her lips are pretty small, but they're not like this. We're gonna get kind of one of these template things. Oh, oops. Let's go back, fix the chin. So let's start off with something tiny. This is good. We can work with this. So let's, because her lips are pretty tiny, but not really. Okay, I think this is okay. I actually like Merida. She is, I feel like, a good Disney / Pixar princess. And she is the only Pixar princess there really is. I wonder if actually Pixar is going to create another Disney princess like Merida, or if this is just like a one-time thing. So for her nose, I'm going to make it a bit of a dent, because in the picture she has a pointy nose. And then we're going to make it more petite. Kind of like that. It sticks up a little, it's kind of like that. For her eyebrows, we're going to need work on them. They're a lot more higher. Oh my god, not like that. They're a lot more higher, kind of like that. And a lot more thinner, but not too thin. They're like this, except they're like this. This is kind of how her eyebrows are. We are just going to need to raise them a lot more. About there. And kind of make it to where she doesn't look sad. And we're going to shorten the tail just a little bit. And we're probably going to rise the eyebrows up. Down a little bit. Into there. I think they're somewhat good. I think her eyes just need a bit fix up, and then we should be pretty good. So for her eyes, they are really wide. Oh, oops, wrong button. Her eyes are really a teal type of color like this, and they're really wide. So this girl's eyes do not fit Merida's. They're a lot more wider like that. And they kind of are short. And just so that it doesn't look like she's staring really big, we're going to make her pupils just a bit more bigger. And kind of perch your eyes up a little like that. And we're going to raise her eyebrows just a little bit more and kind of tilt them in just slightly. Kind of like that. That's kind of how it is. So she looks good. She does have, I'm pretty sure she has a little bit of freckles, which for the makeup we have a freckle type of thing. This is her skin tone. For her hair, now her hair is big and poofy, and I think I saw something. Here it is, like this. This is perfect for Merida. And it actually comes in the skin color too. So for her lips, for the makeup, we need to add in the freckles. So right here, I have like this little blush type of thing that adds a little bit of freckles, as you can see right here, which is what Merida has. It kind of also brightens up her face as well too. I'm just going to edit her eyes just a little bit more and make them a bit more bigger. There we go. For her lips, they are a neutral type of shade. Merida doesn't wear a lot of makeup, so we're just going to have a shade that is somewhat neutral and somewhat pinkish. I think we can do better than that. Let's see. No, that's too much. I think this is somewhat okay. Not too bad. I'm just gonna check the stream one more time. Okay. Looks good. So I think this is good. For her eyeshadow, she doesn't wear any eyeshadow, and I kind of don't want her to wear eyeshadow. I think she looks perfectly fine like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she looks fine. So let's get her outfit. Now, she does have two different types of outfit, which I'm going to make. She doesn't wear a lot of dresses, so I'm not going to make her wear a dress. But for one of the dresses, which is kind of her original bow and arrow one throughout the movie, it's a goldish and a really darkish greenish blue. So that's kind of her colors. That color is probably going to be really hard to find in most of these. Yeah, because it's a really funky color. But we're going to try to represent it, or at least I'm going to try to represent it in all of this. This is kind of the color, except it's a little bit blue. I might just do kind of a more darkish blue rather than a green. See, the blue doesn't work, I feel like that way. I feel like green works a lot better. And we kind of want to make her a little bit more of a jock type of person because Merida's pretty athletic. This could work. Don't have too many options. This is actually the color. This is the color I'm trying to look for. But this is not the top, I feel like. I mean, we could work with the top if we wanted to. And try to make it look good. Let's see, I saw green in here. No, it has pink in it. This is kind of the color. I feel like this isn't that athletic as Merida is. See, this is the color as well too, except it has pink in it. If it had red, I would probably do this one. So we still have a few more options. Oh, this is actually kind of good. It kind of includes green and blue. I'm going to keep that. And maybe we could have capris. She just looks like way too professional. This kind of works. Let's get some tennis shoes. Let's see. Sniper hue. Oh, I said sniper. Oops. I meant slippers. Sneakers right here. Okay. So we could give her just like a plain pair of these shoes. I don't know. I kind of don't like this color. That kind of doesn't fit really that well. We could go red. That's kind of putting it out there. She did have a little bit of brownish yellow. I think that kind of looks good. I kind of want to add in this brownish yellow color, so for an accessory, I'm not going to have her wear earrings because I don't see Merida ever wearing earrings, but maybe something like this, if it shows, because some outfits, yeah, see, it doesn't show, so she's not going to wear any accessories. So, I think we're good with Merida, except we gotta create her other outfit, though. So, her other outfit is kind of like her coronation, I guess, type of outfit. The one where she's with her parents and her family, and her 3 suitors are trying to fight for her own hand, and then she comes up and she's like, I'll fight for my own hand, no one else will fight for me. She does her bow and arrow thing. So that's a dress we're gonna try to recreate, and I want it to be a dress. I don't want it to be a shirt because I feel like this is kind of like her fancy type of dress. But then it also has to look like Merida. Like this would kind of work out because it has her colors, but it's not a dress. This would kind of work out too unless those lines were gold. Oh, this would have been perfect for her other look. But Merida isn't like that, so. Let's see if they have kind of more of a solid color. No, it needs to be brighter than that. They could have, no, they don't have a color in that either. That's more of a floral type. Not that. That would kind of work out unless we weren't doing a dress. I might want to use this on her. Just maybe because I haven't used it on anyone. And her outfit's supposed to be like against what she usually wears. I think this would actually work out for Merida to be her dress. We'll just keep it because I really wanted one of the Disney princesses to wear this dress, and she also has to wear some sort of heels. I think I'll have her wear these heels because they're not so tall. Okay, I think we're good, except I want to see if I can put jewelry on her. Let's see. Because for this, I at least want to put maybe this. Oh, yay, I can. Even though it doesn't look good with the outfit, doesn't work, Merida's supposed to be like quirky and stuff, and this is kind of more of her main outfit. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next Disney princess, and if you guys want to comment in the chat some other Disney princess you want me to do, I will totally do those. So for Merida, we have to do her kind of aspiration things. I'm going to put her name up so you guys can see. I should have probably done that in the beginning. Okay, so she's going to be someone who's very athletic. She could be cheerful. But I feel like, no, I kind of want to make her unflirty because she doesn't really want to marry anyone. Let's put that trait for right now. Let's see. She is outgoing. She is basically the opposite of all the other Disney princesses. I don't think she's that ambitious. I might just want to go with, oh, she could be a Slav, but like I don't remember how she was. I think I'm gonna put creative, because she did think of that way for her mom to get turned into a bear, which was very creative. Or self-assured. I'm gonna say self-assured. She is pretty self-assured with herself. Oh, there is also active. I think we're okay. So the next Disney princess that I have is Elsa. Okay, so Elsa I want to do because I feel like everyone liked Elsa, so we're doing her. So how many times we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can only do one more, which I'm thinking of doing Tiana for the other one. So Elsa, we're gonna have a lot of work for her because she's a bit more toned and you can kind of see a lot more of her facial structure than the other Disney princesses. So we're gonna have a lot of work on her. So for her face, she is pretty fair. They don't really make the like that light, the skin tone. I feel like we can do this and then have her cheeks be like this and try to make her face a lot more brighter. I think this can work out. So her face is kind of like this. Chin's a bit more pointing out. So we're going to need to fix that. And it's a lot more tinier. Okay, so for her cheeks, they aren't that out that much. She does have a bit of a jawbone, but it's not like that deep. So we can't have it too deep like some of the other Disney princesses. I think this is actually the jawbone kind of goes in. Kind of like that. And her nose is definitely one of those noses where it comes out and then goes up. This looks like a shoe. Okay, we're gonna need to fix her nose. Okay, let's start over with her nose because I kind of messed it up a little. There we go. That's perfect. Because her nose is sticking out a little bit if you see Elsa. Okay, so for her mouth is not that big. It's really tiny. Her lips are way tinier than all the other Disney princesses that I've done. They're even tinier than Merida's. So they're kind of like, no, not like that. They're kind of like this. This is like exactly her lips, except she just needs to be smiling a little bit more, and then this part kind of needs to come up. Other than that, that is Elsa's lips. For her eyes, they're like this, except they're far out more this way. They're kind of like that. They're a lot like Rapunzel's eyes, which are right here. They're a lot like this, except they go out more. I should probably write her name so people can tell. There we go. Okay, so let's fix her eyes on up because we have a bit of work to do. Her eyes are more of a turquoise color. She does look Norwegian. So let's see. I I feel like her top of her eyelid kind of goes out, because the pictures that I have, she's posing in that way where her eyes are shut. And there is one where they're fully open and they're a lot more rounded and full. But again, we have to make her pupils big or else it looks weird. And she does have kind of a really thick eyelashes, and since we don't have eyelashes, we'll just substitute it with eyeliner. So I think her eyes can go a little bit more like that. And maybe we can go up a little bit more like that. Because her pose for most of the pictures are kind of closed in on her eyes. Maybe the pupils inside can go smaller. Oops, I think we moved her head. Okay, well, I'm just going to fix up the face just a little bbit. Close that part of the eye on in. I think that's an okay. I think we need to fix definitely the cheeks a lot more. They kind of got, it looks a bit weird. Her eyes, I also think, need to come down a lot more. I like that. And just a bit bigger. Kind of like that. Okay, I just wanted to see how the cheeks would look all the way out, because we do need fix on the cheeks, because that's what's making her face look a bit too puffy in my taste. So I think her head, if I look from far away, yeah, her head needs to be way far down. And her cheeks, they say it's inside a lot more. Kind of like that. I think that kind of looks okay. I think I'll have to fix it a little bit more. Let's get her braided, because I think that's what's messing me up, is that she doesn't have her normal hair. I guess it would be in the long section. This is her hair type of style. Not really loving it. We could do something like that. Or like that. But I think ultimately she's going to have the same hairstyle as Rapunzel. So her eyebrows are a lot darker. They're about this dark. And they're thin, but they're not that thin. I think this is a good shape. I'm going to try to make that where she's kind of having like one eyebrow a bit more up. And the other one a bit more down. And she kind of looks a lot more confident. Kind of like that. It kind of gives her kind of a more daring type of look. So we have to fix her cheeks because they aren't really working with me right now for Elsa. It's kind of like this. I think we also need to add her eyeliner a lot more thicker. I think that kind of looks good. I'm just going to make her eyes down here a lot more bigger. So it's like that. And I'm going to make her face down just a bit more. Okay, so for her lips, let's just start putting color more in her lips. So they are very bright pink. They're like this. For her eyeshadow, it's a very distinctive type of pink. It's like that, except it is a little bit more shimmery. But I think she ultimately looks okay. As for Elsa, I kind of want to make her eyebrows a little bit more defined. Where you kind of raise it up on the top, but then sink it in on the bottom. Let's just probably go back to how it was before. Kind of like that. I think we'll keep her like this. I think she looks alright. How much people did I create? Well, I'm going to try to go to the max, which is 8 people. Okay, so for Elsa's outfit, it's sparkly blue. That's what it is. Just a nice teal color blue and a kind of whitish type of blue. So she's going to be in a dress because mostly she is in a dress. I'm going to try to play around with just different type of colors. Kind of like that is kind of what Elsa's would look like. I might have her go for a more of a lighter skin tone. Let's see how it is with the lighter skin tone. She just looks a bit too yellow. So I think we can stick with this skin tone. So for her dress, let's see, we could do something like this, except I feel like we need to add in a bit more blue, but like, this is kind of what Elsa would wear. Honestly, this is what Elsa would wear. So I'm going to actually keep this. I'll probably add a little bit more blue with accessories. There is a winter holiday dress that I could put her in too. This would kind of work out. For her necklace, I kind of want to be a bit big and bold. Oh, I don't think we can put necklaces on. For the shoes, we'll make them blue, even though you can't really see them that much. You can kind of see her sneakers down there that she's already wearing. So she is going to wear heels, but we want them to be a nice shade of blue. Just a light blue. I think that should be alright for her. And then we'll make one outfit where she is in normal clothes. So where she's not wearing all those other, wearing all that dress. Okay, so let's see. We could do something like this. Actually, I kind of like this for Elsa. Yeah, I'm gonna put Elsa in this. This kind of looks good. We could make her wear boots, but I want her shoes to be blue because I feel like we need to add a bit more blue to her look. So we could just have her wear flats, but those are kitty flats, and I don't know if Elsa likes any cats. I think sandals would actually look pretty good. Kind of be a bit ironic because she's Ice Queen and she's kind of wearing sandals. Those shoes could be okay. These ones are more flats. These are boots. These are somewhat good, but I think, oh, I actually kind of like this. We can just have her wear this. I'm pretty sure we can add a necklace to this look. Her earrings, let's have it kind of be more simple. Her necklace, we can add, I think simple is pretty good. Just like a simple type of necklace for Queen Elsa, even though she's a queen. But this will be her normal outfit because she is a queen. She isn't really a princess. I'm probably going to, I'm probably going to make her last name be Queen. Sorry if that happened. I don't know why that happened. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make her be Queen. So Elsa Queen. Because she isn't a princess, she is a queen. So for her, I'm gonna say, we could say love, because that's how they kind of defeated the spell, by her love for her sister. But we could also kind of put creative, I guess. Elsa doesn't really have a thing because she was locked up in her room most of her time. We could make her like an evil type of person. I don't think she likes animals. I don't think she's that athletic. She might be creative. I don't think devious. Education, no. Family could be one because of her sister. Food, no. Fortune, I don't think she ever want to be rich. Knowledge, no. Location, no. Love, maybe. Nature, no. Popularity, no. What's this one? Sims wants to build a large and loving household. Wants to have family. No, see, she's not any of that. I might just go musical because of her song Let It Go. Everyone knows it. She is self-assured, definitely self-assured. She is kind of more like, she is good. I'm gonna say, I might do a loner. Just because she kind of was alone and isolated by everyone else, and she kind of wanted to be isolated from someone else. She could be crazy. That would be funny to see Queen Elsa be crazy. Ambitious, which is gain power, Princess. Let's do loner. Let's just see how it is, because she doesn't have her sister with her right now. She's kind of on her own with these princesses she probably hasn't met. So I'm going to say she's a loner. So yeah. So the last princess I am going to make, which I'm going to make real quick, is Princess Tiana. She was another one I really wanted to do. So write her name up here. I'm just going to check this room one more time. Yeah, so sorry if like the mic is a bit weird again. I'm trying to fix it. It's really difficult to live stream, but think next time when I stream it should be okay. Which our next stream is actually going to be the Disney News podcast, which will be on Saturday. Don't know when, it's just going to be on Saturday. But yeah, check it out. Me and Sony, we talk about just Disney news, and not technically just Disney news. We talk about almost everything, just like Marvel, Star Wars, like any thoughts we have. So that's basically what we do. I think this is a kind of nice skin tone for Tiana. So her face tone, I really like. Actually, no, I feel like this is a better skin tone. Her face tone, she has like no cheeks right there. She has barely any cheeks, and her chin goes in a pointy way. A nice point, and then it's kind of more in. Her lips are a lot more bigger, so let's have a template that we can use. This is perfect. Kind of a bit in more. It's a bit tinier on the top of her lips, a lot bigger on the bottom. For her eyes, I think her eyes are pretty big. We're going to want the eyeliner one though, because Tiana actually doesn't have any type of eyeshadow. She has a lot of eyeliner, which I think I'm going to use this. This would be perfect for Tiana. Her eyes are a lot more this way. Her eyes are a bit smaller than all the other princesses. Oops. And they're a bit more curved in, like that. For her eyebrows, I like her eyebrows, the eyebrow shape that she has. They're kind of like this. Okay, we're gonna need to fix her eyebrows up. Just gonna move it to the top like that. And for most of the Disney princesses that I've noticed, other than the eyeshadow, is that most of their eyebrows are pretty much up on their head. Like, it's not really close to their eyes. And it kind of looks a bit funny at first. Okay, we need a lot more art to these eyebrows, like that. And then we need this part to kind of arch more in. So you kind of rotate down, and then this up. Kind of like that. So Tiana's actually isn't taking that long. Hers is actually pretty easy. I think we're going to make her eyes just a little bit bigger. Let's go a bit more bigger than that. Okay, and her eyes are like Snow White's eyes with these hazel. Okay, so for her hair, let's see, it's in a bun, so we have some nice pretty ones. Oh no, that's not a bun. Let's see, we got, is this one a bun? This one's a bun, but it's not Tiana's bun. This is kind of her hairstyle. Yeah, like that is her hairstyle. She looks a lot more older though when I'm doing her. I'm trying to match her skin tone though. Okay, so I think this is good. Yeah, I think this is good. She looks good. So now for her lips, she kind of has a pink kind of color. to her lips, so we can add, it's a bit darker than that. It's kind of like this. This is like her color, that in the picture I'm using. She also has pink eyeshadow, a lot like Elsa's, except you can really see it. It's not like that. It's a bit too much. That could work, but it's a bit lighter. Oh, it's kind of like this. This is kind of like how it looks. I'm kind of not liking her hair like that. She has it, there's also another one where it's kind of like down like that. But most of them it's kind of up, and I feel like it looks weird without her tiara. But if we have to, we can use that. I kind of like this. I feel like this would kind of be a nice look for Tiana. I'm going to go with this look, even though it's not the high bun. This is kind of like, I like this a lot better. Okay, so Tiana also has blush. But it's not that noticeable. The problem is with that, it has freckles, and Tiana doesn't have freckles. Oh, I think that's a nice kind of tone. Except it's a bit too peachy, so let's actually change it. This is kind of a nice tone. It's neutral. I kind of like that. Okay, so for Tiana, we gotta get her what she kind of outfit is. So she has the costume party one, which is the one that is blue, and it's the blue tiara. And then we have one where she is in a green outfit. That is kind of like the wedding dress type of one, the more fancy one that she's kind of more known for. So her first outfit's going to be the one that she's mostly known for, which is that green dress. And the green is a pretty nice type of green. It's a nice lime green. So this is actually the color. This is actually perfect for Tiana. Okay, I like this. Her necklace, I think The Sims actually has her necklace. It's like this, except it's green. Oh my god, hers just coming out perfect. Okay, so now that we have that, let's get earrings. I kind of want to do pearls for her. Pearls would, I feel like, look really nice on Tiana. These are really pretty. Let's have it in a white and gold. That's perfect. Wow, I like how she turned out. For her shoes, I might want to do kind of like this. Wow, okay, Tiana actually was pretty easy. So now I'm going to do her second dress, which is just a blue dress. And I'm probably going to just do a dress for this one, because it is really fancy. Unless I find like a nice top where I don't find any of these dresses that work. This works perfect. This is like a nice color. Oh my god, Tiana's is so easy. I'm just like finding her dresses perfect. For earrings, we can do dangling earrings, or we can do these ones, which I think we use on another one, another Disney princess. I think this is good. For her necklace, we could do the simple necklace that basically Elsa had for her. And then let's do an accessory kind of on her arm, because she kind of looks like she doesn't have anything there. And then her shoes kind of actually fit with her outfit, but we can do those heels, these heels, which are my favorite one. Yeah, hers was really easy to do. Yeah, okay. So for what Tiana is like, she obviously is going to be into food. She is very self-assured of herself. She is not materialistic. She is very ambitious. She wants to be successful in her restaurant. And she doesn't like outdoors that much. I'm going to say music lover because she lives in New Orleans and I feel like there's a lot of jazz music. But then also I'm kind of like, she could like other things rather than just that. I think I might just do oh, foodie! This is perfect! I didn't even know they had that in there. Okay, so I think that's it. We just have to transform their names, their last name, because it won't allow me to not have them have a last name. So we were doing princess for all the princesses. And then for Elsa, it's queen, because she is a queen. Yeah, we have 8. Yeah, see, it doesn't allow me to add any more. I was going to add a pet, like a royal pet, but then it didn't. Then I was thinking, I was like, it's okay. The more princesses, the better. Okay, so there we go. We have the whole entire princess household. This is Cinderella. Kind of like how she is. If I rate it 1 out of 5, I would do 2 of how well I did this. Ariel. This is Ariel. I don't like her in this outfit. I like her in this one. It looks a lot more better. I would rate her probably a 4. For Belle, this is Belle. I would probably rate her a 3. Hers was okay. I didn't spend that much time on her outfit. I kind of just picked something and that was it. For Rapunzel, I'm going to give like a 4.5. I really liked how hers came out. Hers, I don't know, I really like hers. And then we have Snow White, which we just made today. I would give her a 3.5. I like how she turned out. She didn't turn out as bad as I thought. And her outfit fit perfectly. For Merida, I would probably give her a 2.5 because I feel like the face could use a lot work and the outfit too. For Elsa, I'm going to give her a 4 because her outfit just was perfect and her face is really difficult to do, but I think I got it. And then for Tiana, I'm going to give her a 4.5 because her face turned out perfect. It wasn't that hard and her outfit just worked pretty well. I'm changing her into her normal one, which I like. And yeah, so this is the princess household. Right now, I have them just in one household area, so you're not going to be able to see the picture of them all together. But in the next stream, I'm going to create in... This is where they're living right now. In the next stream, I'm going to create in New Crest, kind of like a princess area, and their castle is going to be right here. I'm going to attempt to make it by scratch and kind of sketch out what I want, and then I'm going to pick from the gallery just things to put here. So if you made anything, like any restaurants, parks, or anything, feel free to comment down below like your username for your gallery, and I would totally love to check it out and put it in the New Crest area. Okay guys, thanks for watching this live stream, and please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel because we are starting to do more streams like this. And yeah, so thanks for watching everyone, and